Well, this is interesting. PCE is another way, I guess, saying peace, goodbye, leave it there, J, deuces. And the one that was on the front page of the Urban Dictionary is brain rave, a term used to describe insomnia caused by persistent thoughts such as old memories or unsettling experiences, which disrupts the sleep. I'm guessing that you're leaving. I will survive and hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. Taurus. Either you're the one that's saying peace, and look at the hand in this. See ya, I'm out. And there's someone else who's thinking of, or this is coming for them, a King of Cups possibly, in love with you. This Taurus is a loving, this is a man, he's a loving man. He has empathy. He judged you in the past. I don't know if it was for your past, but you're different now. You're a different, refined version, and now you're getting a lot of attention. What was going on in the past? Well, he knows that either he missed an opportunity for complete bliss and happiness, or he will. I want to find out, yeah, with this loving woman, this is both of you are very loving, empathetic individuals. Tell me about the past that he judged. What's up with the past? You know, this guy in the past, I think because of whatever this was that he was judging you for, it could have even been a connection to the spirit realm where he didn't believe in that kind of stuff, and now, or something that you were doing with spirituality. This is aliens, ancestors. But now you're getting a lot of attention. You could have a social media platform or even be a tarot reader. And what is this? 10 of Cups. There could be, what is this? Hold on. I think that this guy thought that he went to another opportunity. This is a family. And he's going to have to watch you move away because he made the decision to just leave you hanging. Yeah. You were supposed to partner up with this person. I don't know what for. Business, friendship, relationship, something. But he was a little standoffish. As a friend. As a known enemy. He left you out in the cold for some other relationship. That could have landed him in jail. Or this is what's going to happen. You move away. This cat is stuck now. He's going to lose everything. The person he's in a relationship with is going to wind up either in jail or putting him in jail. Don't have a gun. Wow. There's a lot of majors here. This is you being free, solo, happy, because you know something. What is it that you know? That you're this 10 of Pentacles, you're getting some kind of money. Yeah, this is a huge blessing. You lost everything. And he judged you. He didn't want to be with you, or he didn't even want to, somebody didn't even want to talk to you because you didn't have things. Now this cat is stuck. He's broke. Better to change now before you have to. He wasn't ready to change. Paid for views. Tell me about this. Paid for views. Somebody lied and said that you paid for views. I'm telling you, somebody has I guess it's a YouTube channel or... This is a platform. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male, air sign. Somebody lied and also said that you were married. And that could have made it easier for him as well to avoid you. I don't even think that he wanted to find out the truth, though. It feels like he knew something was up, but he accepted it anyway. It makes him feel better for sabotaging this whole thing. Well, they're this and they're that, and and whatever. He could have even mocked you and thought that you paid for views and shit. Heroin. You could have been on fentanyl or opiates. Judged you for that. What else? Networker. Yeah. But you're being seen as a hero on your social media platform, though. You're helping a lot of people with Destroyer in the reverse. Intoxication with destructive power. No, there's somebody that's mimicking you and your social media platform. They're acting as you, and they're saying destructive things. They're acting drunk. They're acting out. Tell me about this. These are some people that he knows, some friends of his that were involved with this. They were saying that you were a drunk, and the stuff that you're saying, they're showing me somebody slurring and just acting like a tramp. Real sloppy. Andras. I mean, I wouldn't want this person either. Andras. Beware of cutting off your nose to spite your face, causing harm to others that only comes back to harm one's self. What is this song? Warped. They said that this about you. Whatever this is you talk about on your platform, it's a little different than what other people, your content's a little different. And I'm guessing that this was a little strange to this guy. And if he has a lot of influence around him, like he's the kind of guy that doesn't stay to himself, FOMO, fear of missing out, he was easily influenced by the people around him that were also judging what you were talking about on your social media platform. This guy's pretty competitive. It could have been a thing of who gets more attention. Maybe that's something he needs to work on, is competing with the women that he's with. And I just don't think that you compete. Maybe he wanted you to compete for him. He's a drinker. And he's also content with small opportunities. He's afraid that there's a lot that comes with you, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels intimidating. I don't really have to put much work in for this one. I don't really have to show up. I mean, because this one just wants to keep you trapped, is what it feels like. But there's another one here who's actually grateful because they got some kind of clarity about on your channel or your platform about some cartel gang shit about a group of people that he was connected to. And he actually wants to invest in you. You saved his life, or you warned him about something, about them plotting on him. Divine feminine, or this is a mom even. There's a mom or a wife here. But he learned the truth about this, and he put his guard up because, and I don't know, he could have been like, bye, see ya. I feel like he didn't, and he stayed, yeah, he actually took in the information. There's two men here. This could be two groups of men. The ones that compete with women who get a lot of attention, they still feel like this. For the ones that actually are wanting to heal and just, there's no reason for me. Maybe I was like this at first. Maybe I thought you were talking about me first, and now I realize that you're talking about a whole bunch of people. If this is tarot, these are men that needed to realize there are many men with certain names that have certain signs. Started the wave. You're starting a movement. This is about confidence. A man being confident that a woman may get more attention than him. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, well. Wow, this is a lot of laughing, mocking. You could be also disappointed in a father. I don't know what side your father is on. It could be the same thing where your dad could have thought that whatever you were speaking about, he was taking everything personally. The difference between men who are reflecting and not deflecting and taking accountability. Men that have consideration for your feelings, and then those who have a lack of consideration for someone else's feelings. What is this? There's a business here, possibly with your dad that you walked away from. It could be an Aquarius or an Aries. This job that you had, this business, I feel like you loved it. You were the water for this business. You feel me? I feel like you were real good at it. But it seems like you were constantly searching for validation. That's what I feel like. I can't even get the props I deserve, damn it. When I leave, the shit dries up. You could be known too, publicly. There could be a lot of people who know about this business and you. This was homes. For someone, it's real estate. For others, it's like developing or building. It would be crazy, right? If you worked in the line of work where it had to do with homes and stuff, and you didn't even have a home, where you spent time building homes or fixing people's homes or developing or architecture blueprints, something like that, and you could have been living in your car or damn near close to living in your car. The irony. I guess you moved on from this. I mean, for somebody, you were actually on the street, taking the bus. There's something happened with your vehicle and everything. Why are they telling me all this? Let me pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got... You must have been speaking about your experience on your platform. And you could have been speaking for other people, a speaker for others, and there are people that took the shit personally. Something got blown way out of proportion. Oh, shit. Run with the wolves in abundance. Live forever. Run with the wolves. 24 or 1 could mean something, but I feel like you realize that if you kept running with the wolves, divine masculine, it is affecting your money. Okay, yeah, this is your dad with the business. There's an older male here, a father or a husband or a man that. What is this? The Hermit. He refuses to stay to himself, though. This guy is still under the illusion that you can hang with criminals and gang members and cartel members and everything like that and be an actual divine masculine, which you usually stand out. You're usually the type where you're super gifted, you just don't belong, you're like a square peg in a round hole. You're usually more handsome than others, you age differently. You don't have to work out as much as everybody else. What is this? He could have even judged you for having a child at a young age in the past. I think that this guy, there's somebody here who wants to apologize for judging what you went through in the past. There are some guys that want to help bring justice for the shit that you've been through. Yeah, I think they're real disappointed. They could be disappointed in themselves. I also see that they're finding out about these cults and this male coven in the judicial system. They're finding out that the people in the judicial system didn't do shit to help you during this. And I think that you were losing everything, divine feminine. You were barely, I'm holding on by a thread. But intuitively, you knew that you had to keep it moving. Yeah. You could have left the vehicle or just up and abandoned it. I don't know if it broke down. You were even walking. Taurus, Cancer, Aries. This is about as royal as it gets, though, for me, with the Chariot and the Hierophant. But I feel like you walked and you were even happy walking. I'm telling you, somebody lost every goddamn thing. A home, a job, their family. Not your mind. Maybe it would have been easier for people to say that you were crazy, because I think you have your ability to walk away from people and things seems a little bit odd to people. But you're happy. This is, I could have a backpack full of shit for the rest of my life. I don't even think that you like having a lot of things. You could have just moved a lot in life. So now, by default, you don't acquire a lot of shit. Yeah, you were going through a time of definite instability. You could have even been dealing with... You could have been drinking, even. I'm a creep. Yeah, you found balance with a lot of shit. I think maybe they were thinking that you were going to wind up, either you were still doing like fucked up shit, and that you were going to come back with your hand out. This is, I want to breadcrumb you. Your family, getting breadcrumbed by your family. They just talk shit about you anyway. Your skin makes me cry. Your family really, some of your family members spread a lot of rumors about you. If this is the owner, if this is your dad with the King of Pentacles, I don't know if he's an earth sign or your dad didn't even defend you? What the hell am I doing here? I guess he thought that if you weren't working for him, you weren't going to be able to bring in money from anywhere else. This could have been the only job that you had where it took up most of your time. I want to have control. But there's something where it's going to be public. I want a perfect soul. I hope that your dad didn't even play a part in lying to some guys or something. But I feel like there's a thing here where you had a lot of guys betray you. And it could have something to do with your relationship with your dad. Why is this with the alchemist avenger? Resorting to violence. But this is also desire to balance the scales of justice. That's who you are. You stand for something. And I feel like with a lot of these guys here, they were a little intimidated that you were standing for something. Maybe they feel some kind of way that you're getting a lot of attention for what this is that you're doing and exposing, and they know that something is going to be known by the world, or it already is. And they know that they don't stand a chance with you. There's certain guys here now, it's like, I want to offer this, but I know it's over. I don't stand a chance with this, especially if these guys did some kind of black magic on you with the alchemist. But you were a victim. You don't play victim. You don't victimize others. During this entire thing, I don't feel like you once played victim or woe is me or boo-hoo or anything like that. Your child could have even played victim when you were going through this whole thing. You have been victimized and treated a certain way by men, or just had this weird dynamic with men since you were a child. You could feel like you don't even belong anywhere. They've been trying to hold you back since you were a child as well. I would swallow my pride. Well, there aren't many of them that can do that. Turn it inside out. And there are some guys that they wanted to hold on to you, or just keep you stuck, keep you close. So they talked a lot of shit about you to make themselves feel better for either cheating on you or not treating you right. There are guys from all over the world that love you, though. Yeah, and they're grateful for you. You're helping a lot of people get through the difficult time that you've already been through. There are people watching older videos of or older content of yours because they see that what you were dealing with, they're actually going through. Yeah, these guys, they don't believe the lies. They realize that you get a lot of attention and that there are certain guys that they can't listen to anymore. I don't know how all of these people are communicating with each other. This could be a cult or a coven that's connected, or a group, a society that's all over the world. And there are some of them that will never change, and then the others actually see you for who you are. I'm not as ugly, sad as you. You're leaving. This is definite leaving. Like here's a water for somebody. You're leaving and moving out, and you're like, bitch, I'm just gonna leave a couple bottled waters in the fridge, motherfucker. That's it. Okay, here's a goddamn hoagie. The reason why you're so happy is you won't, this is what people are learning from you. You won't allow people to give you half while you give all. And you're also happier now that you don't deal with shit from the past. There's a lot of people who don't realize that they were holding on to a lot of shit from their past and that keeps them stuck. You, though, the way that you just walk through this and walk away from shit, it's like you don't ever even, when someone betrays you or lies to you, does you dirty, I don't even feel like there's another thought after you make a decision to just keep it moving. I don't think you dwell on it. You don't constantly talk about it. And this brings happiness. This is how you're happy because of this. This was a powerful awakening that you had, but your strength here is causing tower moments. It's a good tower moment, though. This is people admiring how strong you were during this time, how you remained a loving woman during this entire thing. You're careful with the choices and the decisions that you make now. You think 5 steps ahead. Your life was like a broken record, like on repeat, on loop. Constantly making impulsive decisions, constantly winding up in karmic cycles, stuck in life. What was the main thing that helped her get out of this? The moon, dark night of the soul. Also, just not dealing with darkness anymore. You get messages in your dreams. You could have been shown a lot of shit through your dreams, a dream interpreter. And you started investing in this, occupying your time wisely. Maybe I should try something new. Getting into other things. You could have started sewing or making clothes or something creative to occupy your time. You realize that the world is the darkness. And I feel like you just kind of, instead of playing the victim and shit like that, you just decided to take another route. There must be some other things that I'm good at. Yeah, other options. Now, you got these guys looking at you like, is this really a thing? They're wondering and hoping if they can actually be an option for you. But you know, you're very fussy when it comes to who you will allow inside of you. There are guys, I'm telling you, this looks like a set of balls and a dick to me now. And I feel like there are guys all over the world that are now waking up to this illusion that there are more men on this planet than there are women. And it's got them a little fucked up. They could be wishing that you never told them. This is something that you were talking about on a platform. And I feel like there are some guys that, as much as they're grateful for it, I think that they wish it's better not knowing. Some of these guys are wondering if they're gay or they thought that they were gay. There are some guys that are concerned that you may judge them because now you know that there's a lot of men that have actually been with men that were disguised as women. They feel a little embarrassed about it, but if you don't hold grudges with the shit that happened with your family and all this other shit from the past, I don't see you don't seem petty. That's another thing that got you through all of this. Not holding on to things means, you're not petty. I can't imagine you laughing at someone or mocking someone for it. This could be what's keeping a lot of guys from even connecting with you, is because you started talking about this shit. Like, is she gonna look at me and wonder if I banged the dudes in their ass? Because I didn't know, and for some of them, they did know. They could still just be concerned that you're gonna judge them or they're gonna be embarrassed to look at you. Delivered an SBD in a crowded room and asked who farted. Wasn't me. Lit the wrong end of a cigarette. I don't, what would this possibly be? You're just raising awareness is what it is. Perception. Some are looking at it as that. She's just raising awareness. That's what she's doing. And then there are others that they were more comfortable. They're comfortable in the matrix and they like the lies. Why is lit the wrong end of a cigarette here? Lit the wrong end of a cigarette. I make mistakes. This is your family. This is... This is again with a dad, your family, or your community. This is, I mean, this is a heavy drinker though. I don't know if your dad drinks or this guy drinks. I mean, that's a lot of cups. Malicious. It's almost like your family and your dad or the men in your family were just sitting back while you were being targeted. I just feel like you're real disappointed. This feels like even watching you be targeted. You could have even been disappointed in your ancestors at one point, feeling like, are they even behind me? Why would they even allow me to get attacked like this? I'm a beautiful soul. You could be doubting the whole spirit realm and everything. Like, I mean, yeah, why does it seem like the more loving that I am, the less protection or the less people I have on my side? Why is this then? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male again. There's somebody here that you make laugh. Who is this man? This guy was happier. This guy was happier when he was investing in... There's a guy here that seems like he likes going through struggle. That's what he knows. It's weird. It feels weird. I know. I hear myself say it, but it does. He's so used to it. He can't have... Oh. He likes to have Okay, this is a guy that's still playing the field. He seems a little old, though. This is, I mean, 50? This guy only sees opportunity in relationships when there's... there are tangible things there. That's, yeah. He doesn't mind arguing and fighting as long as he has some kind of security. Or he thought that you only got into relationships. Somebody thought that maybe you were an opportunist, maybe. Yeah, he doesn't mind. He I don't mind fighting. I don't mind the cheating. Why? This is so awkward. Oh, he's acting like this. Okay, that's what it is. He doesn't really, but he would rather choose this than to ever admit that he is intimidated by you, that he was in competition with you. So he will lie and say that he's actually happy in a situation where I feel like he can't stand being in that situation anymore. He was working together with a lot of these freaking guys in the judicial system. Even. wanting to get even with you. Oh, okay. Well, that's what it is. Maybe you didn't know that this guy was connected to the shit that you were exposing. There's a guy here that you maybe should have partnered up with, but there was change that needed to happen with this cat. You were talking about how these changes needed to happen and how you did it and la-di-da-di-da, but he didn't want to listen. And it's because he feels like you would be beneath, or he would be beneath you. Because when you started your platform, there wasn't a lot of attention drawn to it. And I believe that he was more interested in you then. Now, something's happening and you're getting a lot of attention all over the world from the shit that you're doing. And he feels a little differently now about you. Give me a demon card and then I'm going to close this out. The gist of this message is somebody is going to have to watch you move away. And what you're going to do or how you're going to be seen is going to be very public. What you've been through is going to be very public. And he may, because he played a part, he was connected to something that you were talking about. I don't think that he wants that kind of attention. It's gonna hurt though. Veil. So he chases them away. Yes. So he mocks you and he attacks you. It's his defense mechanism. Beware of status symbols, names, ranks, or possessions. Be sure that the person behind the title is worth the esteem. Maybe you were giving this guy too much credit. More credit than he deserved. What is this? Names, ranks, Pisces. This person either rejected you because you get a lot of attention. Yeah. If this isn't a Pisces, this is someone who, this is why they're doing it. How do I compete with this? He liked you when you were getting attention for bad shit. This is a guy that dates women that are down and out. I don't know. There are people that really like you, and this oh my God, there's one in particular that has a real big problem with this. Nope. I don't want nothing to do with that. Or maybe this is how he was before. He didn't want nothing to do with you because at the time you were getting attention, people were talking shit, they didn't know enough about you or your situation. And he cares. It's about status. Who am I walking with? Who's going to be on my arm? What are people going to say if I have this one on my arm? Taurus or Capricorn. Taurus, divine feminine. How do I reach you? You could have even worked together, or there's something that you did that brought wish fulfillment. You gave him some kind of information about some kind of blessing or something like that. Yeah. And this shit made him happy because there was something going on where he was losing everything. This cat could have even been close to death. There's some kind of information. This could be about a diagnosis that was wrong, that he wasn't sick, or it's some kind of money or something like that. Fathers are black holes. This cat was even being poisoned or something by somebody that they were in a relationship with. They're sick. Did this person kill themselves? When you stop giving this guy attention, it's like the life was drained out of him. You put your boundaries up. He was having a hard time dealing with this. It's all because he wasn't being honest about how he really felt. Magician. I don't know if he did any kind of black magic or anything like that, but yep. Oh, wow. He felt lost without you. He did some kind of spell to try to get you to chase him or notice him, and it didn't work. I think he was doing this. The Knight of Wands isn't here, but I feel like he was doing this. He didn't just do it once. He didn't realize how bad this was going to come back. Somebody took their own life, or they're about to take their own life because of this. Hello, hello. Just to get you to say hello to him or to go look for him. I want her to go out of her way to come find me, find out where I'm at, find out what my phone number is, where I'm at, and it didn't work. You were protected from this. Because you were meant to be with somebody else. Let me get some names and then I'm going to close it out. It just feels like a whole lot of unnecessary, because that's what this message feels like, a lot of unnecessary parts. And this all had something to do with a social media platform, you taking a loss, that platform being something that kept you going, and it helped you in a lot of ways. But the way that people were taking the messages was different for everybody. No shame. E-R. No shame in their game. C-K-O-K. T-A. P-U-L-I. All right, so these are the letters for first names I asked for, or put this shit how it fits. What's this song? Sober. I guess you stayed sober during this entire time too. Supernatural spiritual strength. I believe that they were warned. There were some people that were warned. This isn't me being punished. This isn't me being a bad person. This is something I'm going through. And a lot of them are going through it now. Some of them couldn't make it and they're gone. Stalking. Okay. I guess this is the outcome of gang stalking. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.